Supervisor Billy Hughes and the Honorable Rick Scalera to the stage, and Rick's going to say a few words about our awardee, Billy Hughes. Thank you.
Thank you. I am indeed honored and delighted to say a few words about my friend Supervisor Bill Hughes. I happen to know one thing: he would not have been here tonight had Wanda not paid for his ticket. we appreciate that, Wanda, for bringing him here. Peter, thank you, Peter Jung. I closed my eyes for a minute. I thought I was on a Titanic. Come on, some stand-up. Give us a open mic night Tuesday. I'll be here. No, I just want to say this: people join or enter the political world for two reasons, what I've learned over the years. The first reason they join it, or enter it, if you will, is to see what politics can do for them. And the second reason is for all the right reasons, and the reason Supervisor Hughes is in politics is to see how politics can help people. And Bill has demonstrated over the years, as long as I've known him, no matter what the cause was, no matter what level of government, he has fought hard for the people who otherwise had no voice. And we can all appreciate that. He's going to continue to do the same. Try to imagine, here we are 3 years later, from that April announcement when the county said it was moving DSS and all the other agencies 6 miles away. Try to think where we would be without Bill Hughes sitting on the Board of Supervisors. And we can appreciate him for that. Give him a fine hand for that. I want to talk a little bit about what happens in the Board of Supervisors when the county leaders go into a meeting. They have to do their homework. Because when he's sitting across from them, he is the checks and balance. When they walk into the room and Bill Hughes is there, Supervisor Hughes, excuse me, believe me, they know they have to do their homework. And Bill Hughes will hold them accountable for things that they either, maybe thought up of in Chatham, or wherever they had their meetings. But Bill Hughes is the one that we need to continue on the county level, and we appreciate all he does. I also want to talk a little bit about Bill Hughes, the man. He's a man of fine character, and certainly a devoted husband, a proud new daddy, and we certainly are happy for all he does. And I can't say enough. We all know that I'm changing direction, and I'm hoping that I'm successful to give him an opportunity to have a little help there on a county level. So let's hope that happens. And Bill, thank you for all you do every day, believe me.
Okay. Hello? Okay, well, Victor, I'm blind. Well, I'm really blind now. First, I'd like to just give the mayor real gracious thanks for that introduction. It's really appreciated coming from someone of his character. As someone who has got involved in the city of Hudson's politics, I have learned a lot from him, and certainly I've looked to him and others as mentor. And hopefully he joins me on the Board of Supervisors and takes an influential role there, and certainly will give me a hand. So everybody, please give a hand to Mayor. First of all, there's a couple of people I certainly would like to thank, and these are people who are near and dear to my heart. First, it would be my mother and my father, who is no longer here with us, but it is because of those two that I am standing here and as the person I am today. I'd like to thank them. Also, I had to thank my beautiful wife and my little daughter. I certainly wouldn't be doing this today if it was not for the support of my wife, because believe me, she puts up with a lot. Now, let me just tell you a little bit about how we come to this point today, where we have all these Democrats who I see in this room, and please give yourself a hand of applause. We have a diverse group of Democrats, which a few years ago, most of you know, would not be sitting in a room together. And that is a testament to the hard work of Victor Mendolia. Please give Victor a hand. Mayor Scalera and Don Moore. And I'll tell you how that came about. We thought about it. Victor approached me and said, Billy, we have 3 different fractions of Democrats in the city of Hudson, which I must tell you is not unusual in most cities. Democrats, we tend to argue with ourselves. He said, how can we get the Democrats in the city of Hudson together? You have downtown, uptown, newcomers, antiquers, all these acronyms and names being thrown out. And I said, Victor, we need to sit down and have a serious talk about issues in the city of Hudson and how they apply to everyone. We can't just say this group or that group. Let's sit down and talk. That happened. We put together a great slate last year, or 2 years ago. That slate overwhelmingly won citywide. And here we are today with the beautiful Democrats that we have sitting amongst us and in our office now. So, as the things that are taking place now on the county level, the mayor wasn't totally correct in saying solely Bill Hughes. Because when I walk into those meetings, it's not Bill Hughes fighting. Yes, I'm standing up and I'm speaking the words, but it is all of you. It is all the people whom I represent who's speaking. When I walk into that room, I have all the confidence that you guys are standing behind me, and that's what gives me the courage to walk in there and to stand up to those things which I think aren't going right within the city of Hudson. And make no mistake about it, it is the city of Hudson that I care most about. When I grew up in this city, I saw how the city was vibrant. We had community fairs, we had things going on, and I saw when this community fell down, when you saw a factory at the factory leaving and people getting laid off. These things all occurred, and I now see the future of Hudson. I see our waterfront developing. I see our Warren Street starting to sprawl. I see a place like a Helsinki generating tons of interest and tourism to the city. And it is because of that that I still want to stay on the Board of Supervisors, and I want to partner with Mayor Scalera and other supervisors who get elected there. On all sides of the aisle. This is not a Democratic issue when we start talking about the development of the city of Hudson. We just need to make the rest of the county realize that the city of Hudson is a jewel, and it is what will make the county drive. It will drive the county. And we need to make people in this county realize that this is an undiscovered jewel, and once we tap that, the rest of the county will flourish as well. And I'd like to just thank you all.
I hate it when he speeches.